In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create the perfect bang using bundle hair. The tools needed to create this wig are going to be a cap. There's a variety of caps to choose from, so it's whatever your preference or your client's preference is. You're going to need scissors, comb, at least 5 to 6 needles to start with, the bundle hair, and you're going to need thread. You're also going to need pins, hair glue, a measuring tape, a eyebrow shaper, that's for the purposes of splitting the track, and you're also going to need a tool to mark your cap with. Step 1, you want to go ahead and thread up at least 6 needles so that when you do start sewing, you can just sew continuously. You're going to place and secure the cap to the canvas head, and then you're going to split the tracks. When splitting the tracks, it's easier to start the track, split it a little bit, and then secure it to the canvas head so that it's easier for you to give it the tension that it's going to need in order to split the tracks. Step 2, you're going to sew the wefts to the top of the cap in a circular motion and create the lined pattern on the remainder of the cap. When creating your lines, you can either do a half an inch or a full inch. If you notice, I am starting on an angle of the head to do the top in half inches, and then I'm going to do the bottom part in full inches. I'm going to do lines in different areas as well. You're going to see that in the video. But I do that because when I get to the top, it's hard sometimes for me to keep my lines, my 1 inch line straight. So having the half inch, I can pick and choose out of the 2 lines which line I'm actually going to sew on to continue to make it even, if that makes sense. Step 3, if you want, this is optional, you can double weft the tracks depending on how many bundles you have and how thick you or the client wants your wig to look. After you double weft the tracks, you're going to sew the wefts onto the remainder of the cap by using a sewing machine. When sewing the tracks, you want to make sure that the needle goes through the track and the cap and is secure. Once that happens, you're going to start sewing, then you're going to back stitch, and then you're going to continue sewing forward. Once you get to the end of the track, you're going to cut it, secure it, and back stitch again. You will notice that I am using an open mouth presser foot. I prefer to use this one because it's easier for me to see what I'm doing as well as control the cap and the wefts at the same time. One thing that I did forget to say is once you put the needle through the weft and the cap, you are going to press down the presser foot before you start sewing. And then you're going to back stitch and then continue to sew. Now step 4, you're going to complete the closure and you're also going to style the wig. I did not include the styling portion in this video because it would have made the video entirely too long. But if that's something you guys want to see, just leave it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to record that again the next time I make that. To complete the closure, you're going to take a piece of the weft hair, add some glue to it, and start rolling it into a circle. A very tight circle. As you can see what I'm doing in the video, I'm just going to continue to roll it around until I have it the size of the top closure on the head. Now, once you've completed that and you've made it the size that you want it, you're going to comb it out from the center, breaking the hair up, making sure that it is even around in a circular motion. And you're going to comb it out, making sure that it's even, pressing it down. And then once you do that, you're just going to flat iron it a little bit to make sure that it's flat. Once it's flat, you're going to go ahead and put glue on it and glue it to the top of the closure. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the perfect bang using bundle hair.